everyone. Welcome back to Real Easy. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of skyscraper construction in Japan. Make sure to watch until the end because I'm going to reveal all the secret details of how these engineering marvels are designed to withstand the tremors of earthquakes. In the towering skylines of Tokyo, Osaka, and Yokohama, you'll find skyscrapers that dominate the urban landscape. These impressive structures, seemingly immovable and steadfast, are fixed against the backdrop of bustling city life, just like their counterparts in any major city worldwide. While these towers stand tall and firm, the city around them is in constant motion, with people and traffic flowing continuously. They stand as the anchors that bind the busy urban environment together. If you've ever experienced an earthquake, you know that the ground beneath you can suddenly become unstable, shaking your world and challenging your sense of security. The illusion of an unmovable object is shattered in an instant, as even the tallest and most solid structures must contend with the powerful forces of nature. The Japanese islands lie along the Pacific Ring of Fire, where the Eurasian, Philippine, and Pacific tectonic plates converge. This location is a hotspot for seismic activity, where one plate is forced beneath another, creating immense pressure. When this pressure is released, it can cause devastating earthquakes, sometimes powerful enough to raise entire cities. One of the most catastrophic earthquakes in recent history was the 2011 Tohoku earthquake, which wreaked havoc across Japan. However, this was just one of many quakes that strike the country each year. Due to this constant threat, all buildings in Japan, even the smallest and most temporary structures, must be designed to withstand earthquakes. Engineers in Japan focus on two primary levels of earthquake resilience. The first is the ability to withstand minor earthquakes, which are frequent. For these smaller quakes, any damage is considered unacceptable. The goal is for the building to remain completely unscathed, no matter how often these quakes occur. The second level is the ability to endure extreme earthquakes, which are much rarer but far more destructive. The benchmark for this level of resilience was set by the Great Kanto earthquake of 1923, which had a magnitude of 7.9 and resulted in over 140,000 deaths, devastating Yokohama and Tokyo. In the case of these extreme earthquakes, preserving the building itself becomes secondary to protecting human lives. The minimum requirement for structures in earthquake-prone areas like Japan is to prevent casualties, even if the building sustains damage. So, how do engineers achieve this? To withstand the immense forces generated by earthquakes, buildings must be designed to absorb as much seismic energy as possible, preventing collapse. One of the primary methods used is called seismic isolation. This technique involves setting the building on supports designed to absorb shock, often using thick rubber pads measuring 12 to 20 inches. These shock absorbers mitigate the earthquake's motions, reducing the pressure on the building. In addition to base isolation, motion dampers are installed throughout the height of the building. These dampers, which resemble bicycle pumps but are filled with liquid, are placed at various levels such as every other floor. When an earthquake occurs, the dampers compress the liquid, moving slightly and reducing the building's overall vibrations. This significantly minimizes structural damage. However, not all solutions rely on advanced technology. The overall design and layout of the building also play a crucial role. Regular, uniform designs, where floors are of standard height and columns are evenly spaced, tend to perform better during earthquakes. Yet, architects often find themselves at odds with engineers, as these standardized designs can clash with their creative visions. One innovative approach involves using mesh structures to prevent the building's supports from buckling. If one part of the structure begins to buckle, the interconnected mesh can help distribute the energy evenly, reinforcing the building's stability. A Japanese textile firm has even developed a high-tensile carbon fiber rope to reinforce structures. Collaborating with architects from Kengo Kuma and Associates, they used carbon fiber rods to anchor a new showroom and laboratory in Nomi. This novel approach involved tethering the building with 1031 rods attached to the roof and 2778 rods inside, marking the first use of carbon fiber in this way. The quest for truly earthquake-proof buildings is ongoing, with researchers continuously studying seismic activity and testing new technologies. For example, in 2021, Japan experienced two major earthquakes, one in Fukushima with a magnitude of 7.1 and another in Miyagi at 7.0. As earthquakes become more frequent, seismologists face the challenging task of predicting these events. Innovative designs like polyhedral meshes that resist buckling are being tested in smaller experimental structures. Reflecting on Japan's historical approach to earthquake-resistant architecture can also provide valuable insights. Since the 6th century, Japan has adapted multi-story pagoda technology brought from China, using wide and heavy eaves, disconnected floors, and shock-absorbing shinbashira. One of the most striking examples of blending ancient and modern techniques is the Tokyo Sky Tree. This neo-futuristic tower, the second tallest in the world after Dubai's Burj Khalifa, incorporates traditional Japanese pagoda elements, including a central pillar connected to seismic dampers. This design helps absorb seismic energy, a feature that has proven effective during recent earthquakes. The shinbashira, a load-bearing column that doesn't support the building's weight, was traditionally made from large pine trunks. These columns were hung from the roof's underside, extending down the structure's center, sometimes resting lightly on the ground or even hanging freely. This pendulum-like system absorbs the floor's momentum during earthquakes, preventing collapse. Today, this dampening technology is still in use. For instance, the Taipei 101 in Taiwan has a massive 4-story, 730-ton steel pendulum hanging from its 92nd floor to counteract swaying during high winds. Similarly, New York City's Citicorp Center uses a 500-ton concrete block to stabilize the building during hurricanes. The relentless pursuit of safer, more resilient technologies by engineers and architects aims to preserve human life above all. As they continue to push the boundaries of design, aesthetics, and ancient techniques, we can marvel at the incredible structures they create. The ongoing research and development in earthquake engineering also have global implications. The innovations and technologies pioneered in Japan serve as a model for other earthquake-prone regions around the world. Countries with similar seismic risks, such as Chile, New Zealand, and parts of the United States, can learn from Japan's experience and adopt similar strategies to enhance their own resilience. As we continue to push the boundaries of what is possible, we can look forward to a future where our built environment is increasingly resilient and our communities are better protected against the forces of nature. Have you ever experienced an earthquake in a skyscraper? It's a terrifying ordeal, especially when you're hundreds of feet above the ground. We'd love to hear your stories and perspectives in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more amazing content. Turn on notifications so you never miss out on more exciting videos like this one. Check out this playlist of my most intriguing videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.